I don't know.
Well, we shall see how this works out.
Yeah, I don't think it's favorable at all for Diddy Kong. Like,
I would assume not.
you can't, you're forced to like move in because Rockman's gonna mine away and he's gonna build a wall once you get close.
Minecart just eats banana. That's creative. I've never seen that before.
That's something that Tweet Kane figured out like a while ago, is that if you time up B, you can smash the wall away.
Oh.
But I believe up B does 6% to you when you do it. So
and you're left vulnerable.
It's a little bit of a deficit. And we'll see how much Dalma uses that, but he's gonna want to remove the wall because if you don't have that pressure of banana, you're like losing half the game.
Of course.
Wow.
Already only
TNT catches the
11% to
jump.
his name.
We'll see if Dalma can figure this out, because as it gets later in the game, you know, it's just gonna push the issue even more. Like Dalma wants to move in even more.
Unfortunate SD. Diamond's still on deck for Rockman.
And this is his first one. Here's a little bit of that Dalma aggressive gameplay, but once you have jab against a block, you just got to hold that L until you're able to like jump or like shield. It's not a favorable place to be.
Unfortunately, we'll see how this stock goes, but this might be a go next.
A little bit. I'm very interested to see how he's going to adapt here. It looks like Rockman knows a thing or two about having an item in hand and being Steve. He knows that once he holds banana, there's not much of the short hitboxes of Diddy Kong can do. It looks like it's already on to game 2, a 3 stock, and 55% from Rockman.
Unfortunately, figuring out an unfavorable matchup on the fly. I mean, not everybody has high-level Steve experience, and it's hard to adapt to that.
Yeah, we don't have many, like, Steve is unbanned here. We can play Steve. But I'm not sure like how many people actually have experience against Steve.
I certainly don't.
I don't either. And I think that like in this matchup, you know, not being very many Diddy Kongs too, you're just gonna have to figure this out for your own.
Well, here we go into game 2. Steve already getting a decent combo off.
Dalma giving the instant get off me with that up smash. Only 29% to 69. It's not looking great right now, but it's not enough of a deficit to call it game.
Quite yet. And that is the one thing where Steve is dangerous no matter where you are on the stage, because the extensions that he gets on combos is just, you either die at ledge or you get...
Yeah, Steve doesn't need platforms. Steve will make his own platforms. Or in this case, Alex. And holding that TNT there is going to hold Dalma off for a little bit. You know, it seems that Rockman knows that Dalma is not willing to move in on this wall.
Oh my god, that was terrifying.
Damn.
Where do you go?
Built the Empire State Building to keep him away.
Getting the forward air, that's the first stop with the magic percent on Rockman.
And even if he takes his stock, well, not yet though. Rockman has another diamond in line. And it looks like every time Dalma gets close, it turns into some kind of grab-jab combo. It's not very favorable for these close-up interactions.
Yeah, good on Rockman for holding the aggression. He was running out of resources.
Diamond back here is better than Arsene back here. Just facts.
Yes, unfortunately, we have a new King of Smash.
Able to air dodge out of that down tilt to up smash, usually a true combo, but it looks like Rockman is going to combo off the thrown banana. It looks like Rockman really does have experience in this matchup, but it's not going to be another 3 to stock.
First stock of the set from Dalma. I do think that Dalma is starting to figure out some ways that he can kind of trick around. I think he's also noticing that the resources on Steve is something that he has to really pay attention to in order to know when he can get in.
And there's a funny thing that Steve can do with items. You saw how he put that TNT at the ledge and then threw the banana up? If he spaced it correctly, the banana falling would have set the TNT off by itself. So he knows that with items, his ledge trapping becomes even more of a force to be reckoned with. It seems like the more you throw at Steve, the more Steve can do.
Yeah. Although, in a sense, Dalma could use that to their advantage if they can throw Banana at the right spacing. Maybe that could get them off the ledge.
And it looks like Dalma is choosing to whiff punish a little bit more on those mine carts, not letting Rockman get a completely free getaway in his, you know, Steve-mobile over there.
Rockman holding on to a lot of Dalma's bananas, though. It seems as though, you know, just denying them that tool for a while.
Yeah, without Banana, there's no fear of that horizontal plane. And if anything, Steve can cover is the horizontal.
Getting almost another stock. We'll see if this worked out for them.
Oof. That was such a good idea. But here's the thing.
To get back instead of going for anything deep. Oh.
No! No! Falling out of the F smash. Ah, tragic.
Dalma has one more game to figure this out, and I think they were very close.
I think so too. It did not look like a freebie like the first one, but I'm interested to see on this third game what is Dalma going to choose to, you know, implement into his game. He's going to implement a better character.
Straight up, better character.
Oh.
Oh.
Rockman's feeling himself, decides to go Rockman on the Rockman. And we know that this character, there is, I think he knows a thing or two about it.
Oh, are you sure?
Oh, I think so.
I wouldn't tell from his name, honestly. Rockman, that's Dwayne, right?
Dwayne the Rockman Johnson?
Voice of Game & Watch.
Oh, yeah, true. I forgot about that one.
But we're seeing a little bit more of an even game already. We'll see if Rockman, like we were talking about with last set, can adjust to new characters. Both of them actually adjusting to new characters.
Yeah.
It does even the playing field a bit that they're both taking the time to figure each new situation out.
And I wonder what prompted Rockman to switch. Was it the fact that Dalma picked Pikachu, or did he really just pick you know, Mega Man because he felt like this would be comfortable now that he has a read on Dalma's play style?
Just a little bit of BM. Always great at a local.
I think you'd be more BM if he didn't know how to play the character and he was just picking him.
And he just named himself Rockman.
But this is Rockman's main. Like, he's tried and true.
Well, Dalma actually in the lead currently.
But, you know, interesting enough, I noticed that, like, both of Rockman's characters really know how to deny the horizontal. And with, you know, F Smash and those jump reads and, you know, Metal Blade, there's not a lot you can do to approach in on Mega Man unless you have those, like, aerial, like, openings.
Right. And the one thing that might be advantageous, at least, in going this is Mega Man does actually have a easier time than other zoners denying that like ground level space with Leaf Blade and
the lemons. Dalma trying to be a little bit tricky, comboing off of his own, you know, side B bomb, but it seems like the Pikachu is doing its best to keep up at the moment with Rockman holding. Actually, I'm going to correct myself. Dalma is the one in the lead.
Yes. Maybe this is what Dalma needs to turn the set around. Though I do expect if Rockman does lose this game,
it would be Steve Pikachu.
Might be switching back to the Steve.
Yeah. But I wouldn't count him out. I think Pikachu is like really good, but if you struggle to close stocks, you're looking for that dash attack, you're looking for that up throw. And Pikachu, the longer you're on a stock, the closer you are to dying.
Of course.
64%. Able to finally close it out against Rockman. It looks like he's up a stock now.
That is one of the weaknesses of Pikachu, is once you get to that really high percent, if you can't close it out early, they know exactly what you're going for.
Yeah, and Mega Man is not lacking in kill options.
No, no sir. Catching with the up smash.
The up smash read. He just tossed it out there. Oh.
Sometimes you just gotta go for it.
But here's the thing. That move doesn't have invincibility on it, I promise you.
I mean, I saw that hitbox earlier. It ain't the same.
It doesn't hit the same, that's for sure. It hits different.
It hits different, but not in the same way.
It looks like we're, you know, down to even stocks right now, and
About even percent too.
yeah. Rockman's going to hold him at ledge, which is what Mega Man knows how to do best. But we'll see if Dalma can adapt in his Pikachu play just to close this out and keep his tournament life running. Metal Blade in hand, see if he can do anything with it. Nothing off the forward throw. And it seems like anytime that Pikachu is, or Dalma is whipping his advantage state, he gets hit by those back airs and forward airs of Mega Man. And it's just deterring him from ever actually having like a continuous pressure.
And now I'm seeing where Rockman was actually in the Steve Diddy matchup, being able to get a hold of the banana and understand how to work with it. Metal Blade is doing wonders for him in this game.
And it seems like Dalma doesn't have the exact same familiarity as Rockman has with Banana for him to be familiar with Metal Blade.
Well, Metal Blade is a much more obscure projectile to be able to utilize for your own character.
Yeah, you would need a lot more ground speed. It could really be anyone's game here. Can he catch him? He caught him with a down smash.
Oh,
it's not over yet.
Oh.
Falling out of forward air.
Dalma got a game.
Hey,
Have a set.
Rockman said, I feel bad that you missed that forward air. You can have this one. And then just drop down to the last.
It was a homie stock.
It was the homie stock.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't feel bad too, you know? If Pikachu's forward air didn't kill like that.
You know, you gotta pull one out.
Back to the Alex. But now we're seeing a different matchup. We'll see how much, maybe in this situation, like, from game 1 to game 2, Rockman noticed that Dalma was picking up a little bit on his game plan and started to like move in better. Like we saw that Dalma was able to take stocks.
Right.
But maybe in this situation, Rockman was like, I'm gonna go Mega Man, catch him off guard, make him try to adapt to a new playstyle, and then I'm gonna move back to Alex, and you're gonna have to readapt with a new character to my playstyle. You know, almost like double matchup checking in.
Unfortunately, missing the second hit of the up B to get back. We'll see if Dalma can clutch this out.
Pikachu does have good tools when it comes to the wall. If Pikachu opts to just continuously Thunder Jolt, or T-Jolt, no, that's correct, he can go over that wall. But Rockman, holding 3 stocks and 23%, this looks like game 1 to me.
And again, I think it might be a thing of adapting to a new matchup. We saw it with Zenyu, and we're seeing it with Dalma.
Dalma does not want to make this a wash. He's trying to space around these ever-persisting Steve hitboxes. Having him off stage is that...
Finally being able to actually take care of the minecart.
It's not looking good. Even though he's 22% in his last stock, Pikachu does not have the weight or the longevity to his stocks to actually pull this through, unless
see if he can really clutch it out.
Yeah, unless he's able to close some early stocks on Rockman. Rockman's opting to do the Zack Ray and stand still. It doesn't look like there's much that a Pikachu can do in this situation.
Right.
But
well,
we have a first stock taken.
Unfortunately, straight hits for Pikachu are just hard to come by when you're trying to get those high percent stocks.
Yeah, for being such a powerful combo character. Oh,
there it goes.
He's so light, he'll die to a 4-air up smash. Like, I think it was 111%. That's not too crazy. That's not like...
That's Pikachu percent.
That's Pikachu percent.
Yeah.
Pikachu dies at that percentage. But man, that is very unfortunate.
Pika busted? Steve more busted.
I think Steve more busted. Steve busted.
True.